we're starting it off here with Gandhi. Gandhi immediately going for the sniper rifle. Voted in 2006 one of the top snipers in the league, showing off the skills early on, hitting a player once. Hits his teammate, but no big deal. He'll clean it up. El My Warrior goes down. Overshield still up, it looks like, with the sniper rifle of his own. So Neighbor versus Gandhi. Here's the battle. Karma's coming in to help out. And Neighbor's BR is not on.
Not at all right there. Look at him.
He looks like me out there.
Look at him. He just stood up. He can't believe it.
Green.
Nice. All right, let's go.
I don't
Rocks on green.
We just got rockets in the pit.
Shockwave, you hear him? They're calling out. Rockets in the pit.
And Neighbor is going down once again. We're hopping on to Legitha, who's got the rockets for Str8 Rippin. Now, Sundance, looking back at 2007, Str8 Rippin and Carbon met up 3 different times throughout the season. And overall, ending 2007, Carbon pulled out on top 9 games to 8.
Yeah, you would expect it to be close, but I think a lot of people will probably be surprised that they actually won more than Str8. But you got to remember, that last series in Vegas, when it mattered most, was when they stepped up the most. So you have to think that maybe when they're motivated, they're able to elevate their game. But right here, as we saw earlier, they've definitely elevated. They won that first game. They got manhandled a little in the second game. But right now in this third game, it seems like they're keeping it close. They're sticking to their game plan. And that's what they need to do.
Karma right there moving around with the sniper rifle. Shouldn't he stay up high where you can actually control more of the map?
You see, Neighbor was looking for him. Karma sensed the pressure, wanted to lose the guy who was on his tail, came up behind Neighbor, picked up the assassination, and then he just assisted his teammate with the second kill. So a phenomenal play by Karma, sensing the danger, having your teammates calling out positions, and Coach Ricky there behind him. It all comes together.
It's like having that sixth sense as a quarterback, knowing when someone's on you how to get out of trouble and make a play.
Exactly. Sometimes you want to be a bit of a sneaky bee where you don't want to jump straight in, go the way that everyone expects you to.
On our box. On the green.
All right, well, we're hopping on board with Neighbor. You heard T-Squared calling it out to Neighbor as well. These two trying to run the sword side of the map together. Neighbor running into some trouble down low. Gandhi took him out, and now Gandhi's going to have the fresh overshield, and T-Squared is going to feel the wrath of it right now. It looks like Gandhi and the rest of Carbon starting to pull away a little bit here on this second hill.
Yep, this is a bit of an interesting setup that you see all 4 kind of leaning sniper side. Now Gandhi with the OS and a fresh snipe just picked it up. So this could be dangerous. He's going to watch. He's going to try and keep an eye for the open.
And look at that shot on El My Warrior, jumping in the air, catches him in the shoulder. Neighbor, though, is sniping from the sword. And as soon as Gandhi takes down T-Squared here, he's going to have to focus attention on him. But T-Squared
gets away.
Great
job of evading right there. That's what he needs to do. And while he's doing that, he's taking Gandhi's attention away, allowing his teammates to move around the map a bit. But this whole
here's T-Squared. He came right back at him. So Tom Taylor not backing down from Gandhi. As we talked about it before in the game, these two have bad blood, and they'll be coming after each other all game long.
2 amazing competitors with some history. They definitely respect one another. But like we said before, I don't think they necessarily get along.
They got rockets.
All right, well, we're hopping back on board with Gandhi, who's sitting in the hill, racking up that hill time for his team. But with 2 down, he's going to need a bit more help.
Right now, Carbon being smart, getting this early hill time. It's early in the match, so they want to try and build a lead. If you build that early lead up, 5 seconds at a time, it's only going to help you out later on when the clock time is working against you. We still have 11 minutes left. That's a lot different than when you get down to 2 minutes and you're trying to catch up 30 seconds.
All right, well, El My Warrior Neighbor coming through the long hallway, snuck up behind Carbon's defense, and now Str8 Rippin has control of the hill. Here's the one-on-one battle between Neighbor and Gandhi. Neighbor winning that one with the 5-shot.
Maybe Neighbor's warming up a little bit. If you're a Str8 fan, that's what you want to see.
Because when we see Neighbor get hot, you see faces start falling off bodies sometimes.
Absolutely. He's just sick nasty when he's on fire.
All right, well, Neighbor running the perimeter right now, setting up for the new hill. He knows the overshield's up, checking his back before going down. And now I love this play. He challenges 2 players, allowing his teammate to pick up the overshield, and actually he got the double kill. And with 4 down for Carbon right now, I think Str8 Rippin's in a great position to set up.
They need to set up. You're absolutely right. It's not just about getting this hill time, this free 10 seconds. It's about setting up for that next rush from Carbon. It looks like they're doing just that.
Ooh, nice grenades there by Ghost Yami, taking down Neighbor. Ghost is taken down as well. Gandhi and Karma cleaning up the kills. We're going to stick on Ghost Yami, though. Ghost getting the respawn. There's Neighbor. Here's the battle. And he got double teamed there, but Neighbor just simply out PR'd him. We're hopping back on board with Neighbor. Neighbor looking around, finds Shockwave. T-Squared finishes off the kill. And T-Squared is doing all of this damage from the hill right now. He's fending off 2 players on top of training side with the help of Elmai Warrior. Meanwhile, Neighbor is watching the other side of the map all by himself, Sunday.
I'll tell you what now, T2 being able to do that from the hill, that's just pure will and determination, because as we've said, they know where you are. It's not like you're hiding. Your location on the map is highlighted, but if you can do that, you're really going to help your teammate. That allows your teammates to get into positions to support you. So that's a great play by the team captain, T-Squared, right there.
And what I'm seeing from Str8 Rippin is a much better team shot than in the first half of this game. They're starting to come together, communication, and as we saw Neighbor, he's picked up 2 one-shot kills of injured players because his teammates are calling out the positions of the enemies.
Finish your kill, folks. That's the one thing you need to do is communicate. Get a guy down, shields down, get him down to 1 shot. He's 1 shot. Let your teammates know so that they're able to finish that kill for you.
Well, Gandhi has a sniper rifle. Karma had one of his own, but he was taking down top snipe. We're watching Gandhi now as he spots T-Squared, hits him once, going for the second no-scope, takes him down, spotted legit there as well. Now Gandhi with all targets as Elmai Warrior snipes him in the face. Now going up against Golsiami, Elmai wins that battle as well. And now he continues with the sniper, helping out Karma, or helping out legit with Karma. All this going on. Meanwhile, we had Str8 Rippin in the hill, but legit and Neighbor were taken down. So Elmite and T-Squared just trying to lock down the positions, allow their teammates to get back into position, but Elmite is taken down.
Elmite Warrior's taken out just now. He had the sniper rifle and then was throwing grenades at the ground. I didn't really understand that as a strategy.
Well, again, Aaron, see, he's in a sniper position. He's in a position of power with that weapon up high. But there's an air vent next to him that will warp a player from the opposing team up, maybe behind him, maybe seek him. So dropping those grenades gives you time because the player's got to pause and move back. What he didn't realize was Ghost Aomi was closer than he thought and was able to lay up a grenade right up underneath him, which took him down.
Seems like there's got to be a way to do that without turning your back to the enemy.
Well, you know what? There might be a case of trying to do too much. The other thing you need to realize is if you've got that weapon and you think somebody's right there, maybe back up a little bit because they're going to be looking for you up there because that's where you take that sniper rifle. There's only 1 or 2 spots you're going to go on the map typically where you're able to shoot across the map.
So it's like they know where you are when you have the sniper rifle, just like they know where you are when the hill is moving around.
Well, typically, you don't want to take the sniper rifle into a short hallway or something. You want to have it in a spot where you can see across the map.
He's 1 shot camera. 1 shot camera.
Blue snipes.
Ghost, you suck. Needles, got him.
There is the trash talk coming from
Go to
legit.
8 seconds, guys. Go to the next one. One's Ovi. We don't know. Ben
Now, is that directed at his teammate or the other team?
He's talking smack across the way.
Well, Ghost is going up against T-Squared here on Sword Ramp. Now, as you heard Str8 Rippin saying, they don't know when the next overshield's coming up. Carbon does. They've been clocking it. They have Ricky, their coach, sitting behind them, keeping track of these power weapons. Now, Gosiami is down on 1 kill, but now he's moving back towards the training, charging this hill very aggressively. He knows that they cannot allow Str8 Rippin to get any hill time. They have to hold on to whatever lead they can because then it becomes a mind game, Sundance.
Absolutely. Now, as you see, we're close now. It's only a 9-second differential. But that 9 seconds means more and more as the time winds down off the game clock.
All right, well, Gosiami is taken down. Meanwhile, it looks like Karma is going to push in for the double kill. So nice teamwork here by Carbon to clean up the kills. Meanwhile, they're still getting hill time. Gandhi sitting in that hill. Now, this is a huge change from Halo 2. Gandhi, known as the main slayer in Halo 2 for Carbon, is now becoming an objective player as well as main slayer in Halo 3.
Well, I think that Gandhi just wants to do whatever he needs to for his team to win. I think he's probably more committed than people realize. He has a hard time playing at home. His connection at home is not good. When he gets onto a good connection, he says he always leads his team. He feels much better. He's able to play the game the way it's meant to. So here on LAN, I think you're going to see Gandhi, stepping up and being the Gandhi of old, as it were.
Now, what I love what Karma's doing right now, he's being such a great distraction. Right now, everyone on Str8 Rippin wants to take the sniper rifle out of the hands of Carbon. Now, he's not necessarily doing so much damage with that sniper rifle as he is just being a huge distraction, allowing Gandhi and Ghost Aomi to pick up that hill top.
Absolutely. Sometimes I'll just pull it out just to show people I have and let my teammates do what they need to do because I'm not a great sniper. Ben, though, is the kind of a player who he can, with his battle rifle, do so much damage. He can fight one guy, two guys, and win a lot of the time. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing. Not necessarily last season, but in 2006. The karma, that's able to just dominate a match because 2 or 3 guys from the other team always need to be looking for him.
And I loved Karma's play there. He stayed alive. He knew the hill was going to be moving to him in about 20 seconds. He didn't freak out about the hill in the middle of the map. He held those rockets, let his shields recharge, and allow his teammates to spawn around him.
That, my friend, is what I'm going to say is that confidence. That's something that we didn't necessarily see from him last season. Look at that. Karma just doing it all right now. One-man wrecking crew right there. That was huge for his team.
I don't understand how someone like Gandhi can be this good and he has a bad connection at home.
He's just got natural ability and skill, my friend. I mean, that's what it comes down to. He knows the game.
Well, Karma going up against T-Squared with the help of Shockwave. They're going to relocate, going to try and sneak around, find a way to take down this hill player. Because right now, El Might Warrior is just racking up hill time, while Legit is fending off players on the bridge. Legit's taken down by Shockwave. El Might cleans it up, so that is a perfect play from Str8 Rippin. And we're going to watch as T-Squared continues to dominate with this overshield.
Now, that time it looked like Str8 Rippin. They had 2 guys.
And he dropped the headshot, picked up the double. T-Squared heating up. Sorry to cut you off there, Aaron, but this action is just too exciting to stop talking about it.
No, please cut me off. That was a great play right there.
And look at this. He knew he was there. Shockwave was there. He went in and got him. Overshield, sniper.
And he still got overshield. Karma stood no chance.
Killing spree for T-Squared. I'll tell you what. This is what he needs to do. He's leading by example. He's letting his teammates get position, take a breath right here. I think you're going to see some sick stuff. We're getting close here. The match is getting to that point. That 3-minute mark is when I like to really watch a King of the Hill game. The rest of the time is all set up. It's like the last 2 minutes of a basketball game.
And just now we saw really Str8 Rippin close the gap a little bit, quite a bit actually.
Oh, another headshot.
And now check that out. T-Squared had the sniper. Legit had one as well. Legit was distracting on top of the snipe tower, and T-Squared turned to the right, caught a player from the side. Great communication and teamwork by Str8 Rippin. And Str8 Rippin just picked up about 30 seconds on that run right there, bringing the game within 10 seconds.
And now this I do not like by Carbon. They were waiting. They knew the hill was going to move. They let it move, and they were sitting in the hill to try and get some quick and easy time. And all that ended up happening was T-Squared and Str8 Rippin were able to get the lead. Or not the lead, but get the hill back.
T-Squared really showing something here. He actually defended that last hill almost by himself, and now he's moving on to the other one.
Last one, snipe 2.
No,
Red sign.
04.
Alright, keep hill. We're only down by 5 seconds. Keep it up.
He's shooting me.
What's the deal with the West?
04. They're going to be red plat. 10 seconds. Ovi.
2 guys on me now.
Your snipes out.
They assess me a
T-Squared still alive, picked up even more hill time, but Gandhi came through with the rockets. Now he's cleaning house right now, Sundance. Picked up a kill on El Might Warrior and a kill on T-Squared. And now Carbon's going to have the upper hand. Nice job by Carbon to keep an eye out for those power weapons, and not forgetting about the rockets, even if your opponent has the overshield and a sniper.
Because as we know, hill time's important, but it's more important to get a lot of it in chunks. And they're still up. They're up by 11 seconds now, a minute 38 left. This is where it's crunch time. This is where you got to pull something out of the bag of tricks, as it were. And Str8 Rippin right now is finding themselves backed into a corner.
Well, here's the battle between Neighbor and Gandhi. Gandhi faking the drop-off, sitting on the ledge, trying to be a sneaky beef. Doesn't matter. Here he's El Might, though. So nice job letting his shields recharge, but El Might was just too strong. Meanwhile, we got Shockwave with the sniper rifle. There's a minute 15 left in this game. Carbon up by about 15 seconds. This could go either way, Sundance.
Yep. 19-second lead, 20-second lead now. It's just going up there, still in the hill.
It seems like Carbon's strategy to let them have that previous hill when T-Squared went on that big run, let them have that and defend this one is paying off.
Well, absolutely. And that's, again, clock management. Just like basketball is super important. You want to sit there. You want to make sure, okay, we got the hill's going to cycle. It's going to move. You know when it's going to move. So how much time can they get? What's our lead going to be? All right, let's let them get that. We're still going to be up by 5 or 6. Then we'll dominate the next hill. And that's what they set out to do. And so far, that's what they were able to do.
Well, there's only 30 seconds left. And now Str8 Rippin trailing by 20 seconds. So this is do or die time for Str8 Rippin. You see Legit pushing in on the hill. He's taking down El Might Warrior, the next closest person to the battle. But this game is over. Carbon takes this one, so they're going to be up 2-1 in the series. That's got to feel good going into Game 4.
It's got to feel good, and they need it, honestly. You didn't want to have to claw back from being down 2-1. And you know what? Now the pressure shifts a bit. The top seed in our tournament right now is about to find themselves down 2-1.
Seems like Str8 Rippin, they came to life enough to make it close, but not to pull out the victory. Did they take something away from this, like they can turn on when they want to, or is it simply, they can't finish a game when they need to?